Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from My10 Gamers, and welcome back to another action-packed Airsoft video. As you can see, the assault on the embassy has already begun. I took a number of players out and then got shot myself. Now, since I've been revived, I'm going to work a different angle here and get the guys that shot me. Now, after this brief little engagement, the fighting in the embassy seemed to calm down a little, allowing us to push in there. As you can see, it's quieting down, and our teammates are actually starting to flood in. But I'm getting a radio call. The rest of my squad want me to check in with them, so I'm going to see what sort of process they're doing in here.
Where are they at?
We're clearing this corridor now. I think Alex cleared this room.
Now, the interesting thing about this building is a dark corridor that runs down the centre. Two other of my squad mates are going to push along that, and my idea is to push outside the building and come back at the other end of the corridor. That's a shower block. As you can see here on this little diagram, the red marker is where the enemies are at. Hopefully I'll make it around. I'm going to be a little bit exposed here in the open outside, but if I'm fast enough, I should make it in without too much trouble. It would be nice to have a little bit of help from teammates, but at the same time, I probably should have called it on the radio and I would have got some help. Now, the interesting thing about these buildings, you can hear the footsteps of other people, rolling BBs, and just creaks of the old building itself. There we've got a player. As he starts to move, I put 2 shots into him. Now, the problem is that this gas gun is quite loud, so that could just blow my cover, and guys could know I'm in this position now. But I just need to get behind and shoot the guys that are watching down the corridor. There's 3 down, and that corridor should now be open for the rest of my team. Now, I'm going to continue pushing. I kind of regret this. I probably should have stayed and held my position at this point. But I continue moving, as I usually do, and get myself killed. Let's move on to the next situation. Now, we're assaulting this building to take and hold it, and we decide to go with the old-fashioned rush technique. But we're going to rush down a little bit of embankment that can be a little bit slippery. So it's probably not that safe. We need to put fire as we move. I'm covering the top window there, shredding into the bushes with the AGs. The problem is we all trip down the hill at the end, meaning that 2 of us die. But you can see we've laid waste to a few of the yellow players that are crouched down there. Very nice indeed. Now, the one guy did get through, manages to grab me and pull me into the window here. All he's got to do is put his hand on my shoulder and hold it for 10 seconds and I'm back into the fight. So now I'm in here, I'm trying to listen to what's going on. There's shouting, there's yellow players screaming that reds have got into the building. And I can only imagine that they know we're in this end room. So I'm going to have to quickly put my grenade away as fast as possible, leaving my teammate at risk from being shot from the doors behind. Now that the grenade's away, I can cover the corridor. I've got 2 doors here to watch, so it's a 50-50 sort of chance. The right corridor looks clear, so I'm going to push to the left one and check that, while my teammate gets the other guys back into the fight. Now I can hear something creaking in this corridor, some footsteps. And originally I thought it was a dead player, and it is. But there's another one out there somewhere. And there he is. Just not fast enough to get him though.
1 times end room. I'll go this way.
Now I decide to split up from my teammates. They're going to push upstairs and shoot down into them while I clear the bottom floor. So we take a guy out with a P90 there, and I'm just trying to get some more angles to get rid of as many of these people as possible while my teammate made their way upstairs. I'm going to check left and then I'm going to breach the right so I can make sure no one's going to come up behind me. Catch 2 players unaware, and we've got a 3rd one in here as well. Tries to spin, but just not fast enough. Now that's clear, I need to change the mag. I've only got 30 rounds in each one of these magazines. And now a player appears at the window up at the top there. I tried to reload and return fire, but I'm just not fast enough. And I take myself out. Anyway, let's thank you guys for watching. Quick bit of action-packed gameplay, and I'll see you next time.